You can't... I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Protego!
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
I know I heard something that time. Someone's here. You will suffer. What's that?
Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio!
This looks intriguing.
Glacius! Revelio! Defender! Revelio! Confringo!
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio!
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Revelio!
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Revelio! Confringo!
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively...
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the car...
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is... Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you could...
I'll do my best.
Thank you. I'm getting tired. I should probably... I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his...
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep...
I understand what you're saying.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do. He's no idea the harm... I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply...
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her. I miss my sister. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should
Revelio.
not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Dead was in my book. Who do you think you are?
Descendo. Protego. Flipendo. Stupid one.
The coward.
Seen anything like that before? Descendo. Arresto momentum. Stupid one. Descendo.
Well done.
Repulsor. Defender. Confringo. Glacius.
You've made your last mistake. I won't rest.
Repulsor.
Correct.
Defender. Repulsor. Descender. Defender. Arresto momentum.
Defendo!
Glacius.
Leviosa!
That was miserable.
Defender. Repulsor. Defender. Descender.
Me down.
Arresto momentum. Descender. Defender. Repulsor. Confringo. Glacius.
Let's get it. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Now, kill some.
Expelliarmus. Rebellion.
That was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by.
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here. And it's like...
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up
Revelio.
camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Arresto momentum.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Revelio. Confringo.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here.
Revelio.
Rumor was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Reparo.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, you for answers about what happened to Anne.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Why bother blocking
Revelio.
the stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from... You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see trace...
But you said you didn't really understand it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all... What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best...
Understood. Well then, invisible I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something...
Revelio.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient...
I can't be sure, of course, but
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic.
true.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into.
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Incendio. Accio.
What you did in Cross Wands was fantastic.
Do you ever
Your
wish-
journey.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark art.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
If you learn more about that scriptorium, let me know.
Fair enough. Watch for my owl. I'll have news. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Lassie, What's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at...
When were you at Grimgotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late. A portkey brought us there after...
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's... Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a power...
What?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both. That letter is the...
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time for...
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only officers...
I'll help.
First, I do not see any guards, but we should...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Finite. Oh, nothing. They will not keep us out. We will get this gate open. Somehow.
Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Reparo. Lumos. Revelio.
I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force.
Confringo. Capulso.
That did it.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacium. Capulso. Confringo. Flipendo. Accio. Revelio.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Descend Rependo. Depulso. Depulso. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Protego. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Flipendo. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Revelio. Dead end. Must be another way in. Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Descendo. Flipendo. Depulso. Glacius. Revelio.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Glacius. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Glacius. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Revelio.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Accio. Revelio.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
I set my traps. Was it lower Hogsfield or upper Hogsfield?
Revelio. Accio. Depulso.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio. Tricus Totalis. Revelio. Revelio. Tricus Totalis.
Confringo!
Hello, Hamora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box! You can't keep your eyes off the pretty lasses. Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Revelio. Levioso.
Perhaps some nice flowers will grow from your ashes.
Levioso.
Mind yourself!
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Highwing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, amore.
Hurry! Ho! Ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run. Faster, Highwing!
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it? Highwing, go! Faster, Highwing!
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hand. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to office now.
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon.
Highwing, go! Away, Highwing, away!
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Protego! Ah, there you are. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. No need to race now, my friend. Faster! This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Revelio. Levioso. Potato. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Revelio. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Protego! Stupefy! Revelio. Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Confringo! Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Protego. Revelio. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Depulso. Defender. Revelio. That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. Protego! Revelio. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Revelio. Cursed fiends. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. Tobbs's master is awful. I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
The Pink Medleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stars.
Professor Shaw.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of we ourselves are not.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class.
Long ago, devotees of the for centuries sadly they.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar.
Thank you, Professor.
I am glad to hear it.
The perfect night for... Oh, I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third...
Yes?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been... And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts.
And you need someone to help?
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the...
All right,
It will be. Trust me. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform. Something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for rituals. It is nice having
Happy
a
to
fellow
be here.
stargazer to
It is
explore.
good to leave the classroom now and then.
Here I am, charging ahead.
If you're sure.
Why don't you lead the way?
Revelio. A few
little
cobwebs and some
foreboding.
dust.
Oh, of
Nothing
course.
to be concerned about.
It's just not as tidy as I expected. More cobwebs.
Incendio!
You don't think any
Oh no,
spiders might be
not this
lurking
close
about?
to school, I mean.
I think you should be the constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about the tables. And your contribution was invaluable.
Thank you, Amit.
This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one. And if I have ever seen one, it's you.
That's quite generous.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. Anyway, glad our adventure was...
Revelio.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
How about some sightseeing? Time to go a little quicker.
Looking for Mr. Biff.
I pressed ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence.
Handy resource.
Revelio.
Why did he challenge
Are you...
my husband?
Oh, I'm
Theophilus Harlow!
I don't mean...
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. I hope he wasn't here when...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He never wanders far, but if he witnessed Harlow, I'm afraid to leave.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to.
Is there anything more you...
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command.
We'll find you.
Thank you.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Revelio.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found, doing the same thing we are. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but...
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
But it is a shame that hippogriffs cannot
Revelio.
speak. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's... Archie? He would not have done this to his own. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which...
Revelio.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio.
Wolves!
Potato! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I hope Archie didn't cross
Revelio.
paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel.
He was likely
Why would
running.
he leave it
This
behind?
may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way.
Revelio.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I
Harlow
wonder
must
what
have a
Archie
reason
saw.
for pursuing Archie. He would never overcome it.
I hope he didn't see Harlow
At least
kill
not
his father.
in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
I've always said that travel broad...
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestra.
Revelio. You can see
There.
Thestrals
I
too.
witnessed death when I was 9. I found comfort in it. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve
Revelio.
comfort.
Do cooperate, won't you? I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
He died. It was a long time ago in somewhere. But but in other ways...
You must miss him.
My father was a... Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
These rocks have seen better days. Revelio.
That obnoxious little fella isn't going to...
Trivius Totalis.
Somebody out there?
Ha! Afraid.
Revelio.
Send him home. Kill him. I don't care what you do, but don't leave us to deal with him.
Arrest the brothers. Descend. Revelio.
Why bring the lad back here? Kill him and be done with it. Simple as that.
I know a Merlin trial when I Trivius Totalis.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio. Confringo. Flipendo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Flipendo. Revelio. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. 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 Sendo. Depulso. Levioso. Accio. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo! Flipendo! Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? Incendio. Revelio. That wasn't too hard. Oh. Oh. Revelio.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside.
Revelio.
Complicates things a little.
I don't think he saw it happen.
Why else would he have run?
Revelio.
Will decide what to do with it once he gets back.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. I did it! And an Ashwinder note. Revelio. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha, Mora. We're so sorry.
Thank you.
We wouldn't have it any other. I wonder who lives here.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother! Father's friends are in danger.
Which friends, darling?
Mrs. Ray. Mr. Filbert. And I think
I
they
shall
also...
speak with them.
Yes, Mother.
You run inside.
Your husband's friends, me.
The last thing we...
We don't want to worry. I'm sorry again.
Thank you. I can...
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help.
Revelio.
I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something.